I think 13 of 19. That's huge.
Yeah. Well, we put so much emphasis on third downs. I mean, that's our money down, and we've been really good on third downs over the last couple of years that we've been here. That's been one of the downs that we really take a lot of pride in and really talk about from day one on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. We talk about third down and winning third downs and being able to convert those. But I have to credit it more to short yardage. You got to be able to execute short yardage, third and short, and all the other downs will take care of itself. And I thought we executed our short yardage game today really well. I was really proud of that.
Did you slow things down a little bit at times?
Yeah, we did a little bit. When Brandon Ford went out, we had to do some personnel changes, so we slowed things down a little bit. And we still, I don't know how many snaps we had. 93. Yeah. Yeah, we slowed down just a little bit.
Did you think you could ever 90 before the game?
Well, we knew with I think 8 minutes or somewhere in there in the second quarter, we were sitting at 45 snaps, and so we knew we had a lot of snaps in the first half, and we just kept just told our guys. And I didn't think we played very fast. I thought we were very off early in the game. I didn't think that there was the passion that needed to be there. I didn't think that they were just relentless enough. I was very disappointed in the way we started this game the first two drives. Even though we scored on the second drive, I just didn't think we could get in the flow of it, and I didn't think Taj had very good control over it. And so that was one of the things we really challenged them on is, look, now, come on. Now, the only thing that's going to stop us is ourselves, so we got to pick our tempo up. And they did that, and they did a great job of that.
What was wrong with Taj in the first half?
Well, we all expect Taj to complete every pass he throws. And I'm as guilty as anybody, but he's human. I think he showed that today. At times he wasn't on. He just wasn't on, and early on, and I needed to give him some passes he could complete. Hit something, get some confidence builders. But he found the groove later on. But he wasn't. It just wasn't for whatever reason.
The screen pass was just a bad read, essentially.
Well, yeah, I didn't think Taj did a good enough job creating depth and getting depth into it. We had it open. I think I was talking about never let a defensive lineman intercept the screen pass. I mean, that's just, he's not rushing. So you got to create more depth. You got to create that, and he didn't do a very good job of that.
Coach, why have Sammy's numbers not been as good? He's still a little rusty, still not feeling.
Well, let's see. This is he's played 2.5 games this year to this point. This was his second full game, and so I think there was some times we had some stuff called to him. We had a drop, and Taj overthrew a couple, and it is what it is. He may not got as many snaps as what he would have gotten, provided that he was in complete game shape. I don't think he's in complete game shape just yet, and I think that'll come. This will be a great open week for him.
Any one reason why you guys struggled to run the ball early on there?
Well, I'd give them a little bit of credit. I think that they did some things up front. They twisted their front. They brought some pressure. I didn't think we were very physical at times, and we had to challenge our guys on that, and that was kind of disappointing. And really, you have to get ugly sometimes, and that's okay. But they responded, and I was proud to see the way we were able to run the ball there. I'm sorry.
What more can you say about Nuke Hopkins with the way he had two big plays?
I mean, Nuke is he brings it every day. He's gotten so much better, and he's been able to play without the football. I know he can catch the ball, and we're going to throw it to him. I mean, you can't help not to throw it to him. But what are you going to do without the ball? And that's what I'm more important, concerned with, and watching him. And I'm gonna high five him when he catches those passes, but I'm gonna hug his neck when he's out there blocking.
Last year was Taj talking about, hey, he should have ran the ball more in this specific game. Today it was obviously in that fourth quarter is his legs.
Yeah, Taj has to. In order for us to be a complete offense, Taj has got to be a part of the run game. It takes pressure off the other guys around him. It takes pressure off our running backs, and we leaned on him. We needed him tonight, and I thought he did a great job running the football. I was very proud of him.
Good hard running for Hot Rod at the end of the game to finish it off.
Good fresh legs. Andre had gotten his carries in, and we were leaning on him. We needed somebody to come in and give us some ball security and some fresh legs. I thought he did a great job with that. Caught a huge pass down the sidelines. That was a big time play in the game.
So do you think Georgia Tech's quirkiness on defense is what gave your offensive line trouble today?
Well, I think that obviously that they came back in after last week's game and tweaked some things and changed some things up, and I think some of their twisting or whatever brought some pressure. I hadn't seen the film obviously, but I think some of that might have a little bit of influence on it. But I still rushed for 200 yards. But I didn't think that I thought we could have done a little bit more between the tackles, but that's the way it was.
Brian Norton was in summit guard in the second half. Was that because of injury or because of what he brings to the table?
No, what he brings to the table. He's earned the fact to be able to play a little bit more. He's a little bit more athletic, and give those David Beasley some spell those guys a little bit in there and help us out with some of the quickness.
Success in the run game again, was that a result?
Wearing them down.